Hey, Crow. Um, so I, like Emily, am actually not great, but hopefully I'm loud enough and I don't have a a coughing fit in the middle of this. Um, so I'm trying to think about how much background really to provide. I think you all know that to some degree we are not a direct service program, right? So the youth and community engagement staff really bring people together a lot. We work with youth in foster care, but really in the capacity of leadership and empowerment, and most intensively, really once a month with youth leadership advocacy team meetings with youth in foster care. And those meetings are all co-facilitated by foster care youth who have been out of the system a number of years. And so we have a variety of leadership roles for young people who were formerly in foster care. And they range from testifying, participating in meetings with a lot of decision makers in the room, going to national leadership conferences. So one was in Aspen, one is coming up in New Orleans, lots of opportunities like that. Also connecting them to other large agencies that also bring them together with other youth, train them, pay them, really just amazing, expansive learning opportunities for any of us. I mean, right, that it would be amazing for me. Real professional development, though, for these young people. And we have, three young people right now who we have really been working with as a team together, and as well as connecting them to then a broader group of stakeholders and community members. And 2 out of 3 of them are have a lot of other challenges, are just experiencing stable housing, are just re-enrolling for their second or third time in school, post-secondary school, are just having a first stable job. So a lot of different life challenges. And that's sort of just on the job and education front, never mind just their lives, just their personal lives, friendships, partners, family, all of that. And, we're not caseworkers. We're not in direct relationship with them. To some degree, there's this quasi-employer. We pay them, and to some degree, we pay them as a means of developing their skills further. And so one of just the issues, that has come up is really around how do we ensure we are not overtaxing them while also not playing the role of gatekeeper and not giving them opportunities to go to conferences or participate in events because we're afraid it will overtax them. These are definitely young people who are really eager to be involved and give back to foster youth. That's generally their primary motivator. But they're also young people whose lives are really, really complicated. And how do we help them balance what they need for themselves in their own lives right now, and recognizing that they're still going to have these opportunities in the future, even if they say no now. So I don't know if that's really clear. I feel like it's clear. But really, I would just love your feedback on how, not as caseworkers or supervisors, but how do we as a program really ensure that we are holding both of those pieces at the same time, and what are the questions we should be asking ourselves to ensure that we aren't using a young person for our needs versus ensuring that it is benefiting them on every level. So that's my question, and thanks.